Healthcare is not just important, it is fundamental. It forms one of the cardinal pillars of our radical bottom-up transformation agenda. The people's fundamental right to healthcare constitutes a vital component of our governing mandate, and it is important to use such an opportunity as this to lay emphasis on this particular subject. Secondly, universal health care, which makes medical treatment a public good, is a means of increasing the disposable income available to Kenyan households. By drastically minimizing expenditure on health needs, Kenyans will have more savings to invest in goods that enhance well-being and grow their wealth. This is how a thriving economy is built sustainably from the bottom up. It is also in order for me to adequately speak to the subject of the broad spectrum of health needs and serve diverse needs of patients from various socioeconomic backgrounds. Our healthcare ecosystem must itself process a rich mix of varied service providers. And I want to welcome the AAR team into the space and the ecosystem of provision of hospital facilities in our country. This is going to be a continuous collaboration between public and private. It is with clarity that I believe the best way to, the most efficient way of delivering on our health objective is to create a seamless partnership between the private sector and the public sector and be able to dissect what best can be done by the private and what best can be done by the public sector and everything in between. Our reform of the Kenya Medical Supplies Agency is well underway. We want to make it a fit-for-purpose vehicle for delivering our medical supplies in a competitive, cost-effective, and timely manner. Equally significant is the government's resolute decision to establish and to promote local manufacturing capacity for healthcare products, together with the acquisition of the necessary technologies to make sure that Kenya meets a significant proportion of its requirements through local production. These reforms will be accompanied with complementary efforts to make the National Hospital Insurance Fund a strategic purchaser of healthcare services. And again, we are working the numbers. My team is working with the Ministry of Health to make sure that we have an essential package for every condition and for every item that we need in that space. And in the next coming days, we will be informing the public on which direction we are going, because universal health care is a must deliver this time round. We've made several attempts. The Grand Coalition government made an attempt on universal health care, and we didn't succeed. The Jubilee administration made an attempt on universal health care. It didn't work. We are not going to fail a third time. So I have told my team. This time round, we must get it right, and it must be from the bottom going up, because we believe that the most efficient, the most effective way of dealing with healthcare is at the bottom, where we are working with community health volunteers and workers. And just this weekend, we sat down with all our governors, and we have agreed as a whole of government approach that our first intervention is to make sure that the 100,000 community health workers across Kenya will now be hired by both the national and county governments to provide the first line of response and the first line of contact between the healthcare system and the citizens of Kenya. We will agree to build it up continuously. We have agreed to ensure that all the health workers are trained seamlessly and they are capacitated in the same manner so that we do not have gaps and we do not have sectors that are doing different things from the others.